Hello children, myself Ishwarchand Balichwal welcomes all of you. Today we are continuing chapter 8, comparing quantity. Now, today we learn applications of compound interest formula. Okay. There are some situations where we could use the formula for calculation of increase or decrease in population. The growth of bacteria, if the rate of growth is known, the value of an item, if price increase or decrease in the intermediate years and like that. This type of calculations are done by using the compound interest formula. So now we take some example to learn formula. The population of a city was 20,000 in the year 1997. It increased at the rate of 5% per annum. Find the population of the end of the year 2000. Okay, so here we have provided the rate of increase 5% annually. So increase in population is 5%. Population at the end of 1997 is 20,000. This is given to us. So this we take as the principle for first year. Okay. So increase at 5% is, first we convert this percent into the number 5 by 100 by dividing 100. Okay. Into 20,000. Now this 0 and this 0 cancel by these two. We get 1,000. So this is the increase. So population in 1998 equals 20,000 plus this 1,000. So this become 21,000. Now this become principle for second year, that is P2. Okay. And now we calculate increase at 5% with the help of this. So 5 by 100 into 21,000 this time. These two zero cancel by it. Now we get 1050. So this time the increase at 5% is more than the previous one. Okay. Now population in 1999 is this 21,000 plus this 1050. So we get 22,050. Now this become P3, principle for third year. Okay. So increase at 5% equals 5 by 100 into this 22,050. This 0 cancel by this 0. By solving this we get 1102.5. So population in 2000 22,050 plus 1102.5, that is 23,152.5. Okay. Now we calculate the population different method alternatively. Okay. So population at the end of 2000 can be directly calculated by using the formula, compound interest formula. A equals, what is the formula? Our formula is A equals P 1 plus R by 100 power n. here we apply this formula directly. Okay. So this is the principal, and this is the rate, and this is the period, time. So principal is 20,000, and this 1 plus 5 by 100, by simplify this become 100 plus 5 by 100 power 3. So by simplifying this become 105 by 100 power 3. By cancelling with 5 we get 21 by 20. Okay. So now we solve this. These 3 0 cancel by these 3. We get 20 into 21 into 21 into 21 by 2. So we get 23,152.5, which is just same as that method. So this way we can also calculate directly. Okay. So remember this formula and utilize this. Now we take one more example. A TV was bought at a price of rupees 21,000. After 1 year, the value of the TV was depreciated by 5%. Find the value of the TV after 1 year. Okay. Here, this 21,000 is the principal amount. Reduction is given here 5%. So we calculate 5% of rupees 21,000 per year. So this is 21,000 into 5 into 1, because the time is 1, divided by 100. By solving this, we get rupees 1050. So value at the end of 1 year is rupees 21,000 minus this 1050. Because this is depreciation, so we reduce this. This is the reduction of price. So now the new price after 1 year, 19,950. So this way we calculate. But if we calculate this alternatively, that is by utilizing the formula, then how we calculate? We may directly get this as value of TV at the end of 1 year by utilizing the formula. Again, I write the formula. A equal to P1 plus R by 100 power n. Here P principal is this 21,000. R rate the 5%, and n period is 1 year, so 1. So direct provide this 21,000 into 1 minus 5 by 100. Here we take minus because this rate is for reduction, so we consider as negative. So this become 100 minus 5, that is 95 by 100, and by simplifying we get 19 by 20. So 21,000 into 19 by 20. I can explain this again. 100 minus 5 by 100. So we get 95 by 100. Okay. So by cancelling with 5, we get 19 by 20. And then we simplify this, we get rupees 19,950. So this way we also solve our problem by utilizing this formula. So it is very simple. So use this, okay, and learn to solve this problem, okay, by utilizing this formula. It is very simple. So solve the question of last exercise. Now our chapter is complete. So do your homework. If you have any problem, then consult me on my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, have a nice day. Thanks.